A Knight's Guide to Losing Gracefully. Have you ever played a game with all your heart and tried your very best but you didn't win? That tricky, wobbly feeling of disappointment is something even the bravest knights have to learn to face. In a bright and bustling kingdom there lived a young knight in training named Sir Reginald. Sir Reginald was strong, brave, and very, very good at almost everything. He was the best sword wielder, with a wooden sword, of course, and the champion of the castle's grand obstacle course. He loved the feeling of winning, the cheers of the crowd and the shiny medals. The only thing Sir Reginald wasn't very good at was losing. One beautiful summer's day, the king announced the great royal jousting tournament. The knights wouldn't be on horses, they would be on their trusty hobby horses, and their lances were long, soft pool noodles. The grand prize was a magnificent shield, painted with the golden lion of the kingdom. Sir Reginald wanted that shield more than anything. His best friend, a quiet and clever knight named Sir Godfrey, was also in the tournament. They both trained hard, practicing their hobby horse riding and their noodle lance aiming. The day of the tournament was a grand affair. Sir Reginald was magnificent. He won his first match, and his second and his third. He was unstoppable. He made it all the way to the final championship round. And who was his opponent? His very best friend, Sir Godfrey. The final match began. They galloped on their hobby horses, their noodle lances ready. The crowd cheered. In the first pass, they both managed to tap each other's shield at the same time. A tie! In the second pass, Sir Reginald scored a brilliant point, but in the final, deciding pass, Sir Godfrey, with a clever and unexpected move, managed to gently tap Sir Reginald's helmet, winning the tournament. A huge cheer went up for Sir Godfrey, but Sir Reginald didn't hear it. All he could feel was a hot, prickly, and deeply disappointing feeling. He had lost. He, the best knight, had lost. He threw his noodle lance on the ground with a frustrated thwump and crossed his arms, a stormy frown on his face. The king came down from his royal box. He didn't look at the winner, Sir Godfrey. He walked right over to Sir Reginald. He didn't look angry. He just looked, wise. "It is a hard feeling, is it not?" the king said, his voice calm and kind. "To try your best and still come in second." Sir Reginald just nodded, not trusting his voice. "I have seen you win many times, Sir Reginald, and you are a wonderful winner," the king continued. "But the true test of a great knight is not how he celebrates a victory, it is how he handles a defeat. A good loser is a rarer and more noble thing than a good winner." The king explained, "The friendship handshake is what we do at the end of every game, win or lose. First, you walk to your friend. Second, you look them in the eye and say, 'That was a great game.' And third, you congratulate them on their victory, and you mean it." Sir Reginald looked at his best friend, who was standing awkwardly with the prize shield, not enjoying his victory because his friend was so upset. He thought about all the fun they had practicing together. Was winning the shield more important than his friend's happiness? He took a deep breath, uncrossed his arms, and walked over to Sir Godfrey. He looked him in the eye. "That was a great game," he said, and a little bit of the stormy feeling went away. "Congratulations, Sir Godfrey. You were the better jouster today." Sir Godfrey broke into a huge, relieved smile. Would you like to hold the shield?" he asked. Sir Reginald took the shield. It was beautiful. And holding it now, not as a prize he had won, but as a prize his friend was sharing with him, felt surprisingly wonderful. He had learned that day that losing a game doesn't make you a loser, but being a sore loser can make you lose something much more important, the joy of playing with a friend. And while the little knight learned that being a good loser is a victory in itself, a little firefly in a moonlit meadow was learning a very different lesson about what happens when you feel left out of the fun. Subscribe to Storiella so you don't miss his sparkling adventure.